our sword friends, after a long time wait, now we are ready to release our Venetian Doge sword. Just from the appearance, they are basically the same. So in today's edition, I'm gonna dive into all the differences we made for these two versions, and of course, we're gonna do the review how it felt in my hand as an amateur. As you can see, it features a straight quillons right here, and also a bottom quillons morphing into a knuckleball. And also the most iconic feature would be this teardrop shape pommel, right? And we also made some like carvings on the surface, as you can see. As our common practice, we made it stainless steel casted, and you can see all of the features right here, and also you will see it, there's those carvings on the crossguard as well. So what's the differences? Let's start from this one version. All right, so this one, it features all genuine leather, as you can see from the scabbard and also the hilt. It comes with the genuine leather scabbard. And also, you might notice there's a spikes right here from the blade Ricasso, which I'm gonna show you a little bit later. And also, it's stitching, back stitching from here. You might also notice that this one is a little bit shorter compared to this version. Now, this version comes not with the spikes or the spurs, which is very iconic features to the Venetian Doge sword, right? And also for the scabbard, we try to save the cost so everybody can like have a chance to use this beautiful historical replicas right here. And it comes with the synthetic leathers for the scabbard, but still use genuine leather and a different colorways to meet a different taste. But this is the purpose we are trying to do. We try to come up with the different versions to meet different tastes, and also you will have more options. The stocks pressure is on us, all right? This is something we can do. This is basically all the differences compare from just the appearance. All the fittings, crossguard, quillons, and also shape is made of stainless steel to meet the standard of battle-ready version, right? So this is something I want to share with you. But when it comes to the blade, you will see the real differences. Now, I will show you the comparison right here. All right, so now you see very clearly the differences of the blade. One is shorter, which is very iconic for a Venetian Doge sword, and another one comes with no spur, and also it features a kind of like a diamond cross-section blade, which is really flat. Also on this version, you will see all those beautiful folders right here, and this is basically like different style to meet different tastes, which is all based on those historical replicas you will find online and also in the museum. Now, of course, the next step, I'm gonna share the specs so you will understand what's the differences and also which one you will like most. All right, so speaking of the weight, now starting with this one is around 1,620 grams. It feels a little bit heavier compared to this one, which I already weighted. All right, so this one is only, this one is under 1,600 grams, and tapered more compared to this sword. That's why there's like weight differences, but it won't affect much. For this version, as you can see, now you see all those details, very iconic features for Venetian Doge style sword, right? And also the blade length is 86 centimeters, and also the palm balance is around 10 centimeters from the crossguard right here. From my opinion, I can definitely use it for one-handed like this, and also for two-handed to holding the pommel, because the teardrop pommel shape is really comfortable in my hand, and which I can handle it to do all the flow very easily. This is something which I can share with you. And the hilt right here, I'm talking about the length of the hilt here, is around 14 centimeters. This is the same compared to this version. But basically all the blades fall into the type 19 classifications. as you may know from all those historical pieces. Now, compared to this version, it felt a little bit heavier but longer. The blade length is 92 centimeters, but the real weight of this one is under 100 grams. All right, so this is like something I want to share with you, but just from the look of it, you might thinking that this diamond cross section might be really a good cutter and thruster, right? So as you can see, they had like features like really a pointy tip right here, and also there's no Ricasso area, but the length is 93 centimeters for this version. All right, so this is something I want to share with you. So which leads to the point of balance for this sword is only around 9 centimeters. So it won't feel like front heavy or the blade heavy, but this is the feature of this Venetian Doge sword. You will still feel like the blade presence is very prominent in your hand. So I think this is something which is totally different compared to those hand and half sword or those long sword. But still, we're gonna do the cutting test to share the feelings with you guys to see how it's gonna perform and for this battle-ready Venetian Doge sword. All right, so let's get into it. So let's check the sharpness using the paper, right? This is our really common practice. Since this is the mainly edge we're gonna use right here, I don't think we will gonna use the front edge for this time. But overall, the sharpness is really good. As you can see, I cut like in slow and fast mode. It worked pretty good. Now, I think it's time to check it out for this Venetian Doge sword to see how it's gonna handle on the tatami mats. All right, so you can make the comparison to see the formation and also how it performed during the cutting with the two different versions. All right, so let's see. That was sharp. I was trying to do the best I can. Remember, this is around like 1,600 grams weight of sword. So it cut really good, in my opinion, and I can control it really well. At least with my fingers, index fingers right here, so I give it more control. Nice. The sharpness is really good. So in my opinion, for an amateur like me, you might find it like a little bit difficult to cut with one-handed, considering the weight of this sword, this replica. But definitely you can use two-handed. Like what I said, this teardrop shape of pommel is really convenient, right? Like what I did right here. See, 3 consecutive cuttings, and with two-handed in-house, it cut really good. Even though I just use one formation, but of course we can do a little bit of horizontal cuttings. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty good. I love to hear the ring sound. Remember, when it cut good, that means it has like a really stiff blade. Like I showed right here, you see. You don't have to control the vibrations during the cuttings. So the edge alignment is really well, and the stiffness of the blade is really good as well. Because, you know, like I mentioned, this taper from 6.5 millimeters to almost like 3.5 millimeters. So this taper, the rigidity, the stiffness is really good. That's a really good sign as a manufacturer. I'm very satisfied with the final result. This is beautiful. Now we have the drum bamboo here, so to test it out. So this is really a thick, chunky drum bamboo right here. But let's make a conclusion on the tatami mat cuttings compared to the diamond cross-section blade geometry, the one without the spur right here. Definitely, I love this version just for my own personal perspective. It handled pretty good. I think for one-handed sword, when I can put my index finger right here, it gives me more confidence in the control of the blade. Remember, this is around like 1600 grams of weight of the blade. So definitely more control means you don't have to worry a lot about the safety, right? So this is some feelings I can share with you, but of course, this two blade cut all very good on softer material, especially like papers and also on the tatami mat as well. But here is the challenge. Whenever I do this, I use the drum bamboo to check the edge rotation and everything. And this blade is still made of spring steel. So let's see how it's gonna handle on the drum bamboo. Definitely, I'm gonna use it for two-handed and to see how it gonna work out on this drum bamboo. Let's see. Ooh, that's a powerful cut. Right in the joint, even the background. Basically, one layer left, right? This is the cutting part. But you check the edge right there, it's pretty smooth. This is a real drum bamboo. You can see the size, right? Now compared to the blade itself, it works really well. There's no blade chipping, all right? So this is the hitting area, right? Very smooth still, very sharp. Now I think the best way, got a paper left right here. After, this is a great way to check the edge rotation, right? So let's see, right? That's pretty good. That's really good. Now, one more shot. Here we go. We're still gonna use two-handed because this is quite challenging for me for cutting the drum bamboo. Let's see how it's gonna work out. That's what I'm talking about. With enough power, comes with a clean cut, right? And we're still hitting the joint area, as you can see, right? But the sharpness and the powerness of this Venetian Doge sword is really good, right? I think that's the reason the military commander can use this sword, right? So this is really powerful. Well, we love it, and still we don't hear any wobbling sounds, right? The blade settings, the straightness, and the edge rotation. Beautiful, very beautiful, right? So I'm gonna just show you the whole blade. It works so well. All right, so I've done all the tests with the two different versions. So yeah, personally, you can see my preference gonna be this one because I have like really good feelings, especially with one-handed and two-handed. For one-handed, it performed kind of like the same. For two-handed, you see they have probably the same cutting powers, but only from like your own experiences, especially factor into your techniques and also your own formations. And this one stands out, of course, but this is the option to you guys to see which one to your taste better, right? So this is something I can share with you, but overall, this is really a beautiful historical replica, which in my opinion, it worked all pretty good. It's battle ready, very sharp, edge rotation is pretty good, and also they have like different features which you might be thinking about getting one in the future for backyard cutting and even for the competition, right? And all pin pommel, battle ready. This is some features I can share with you all day long. Now it's ready to purchase, and hopefully you enjoy this edition, and feel free to leave your comments. Until next time, my friend, stay tuned and stay sharp. Bye bye.